August 18th, 2025. Well, here I am in Pass Creek in my home. And as soon as I came home, what did I do? Got to get my car on the road. So, got my car started, put the battery into the car, got it running. So, yeah, I need to wash it. And I need to get car insurance tomorrow. So, having said that, the car is gone. Just got to get the insurance tomorrow. I ran into the house and I got these two batteries here, and I got to put the batteries into my truck, the Phoenix. This is my pickup truck here. So this truck actually takes two batteries. So one battery goes right over here and another battery right over there. So got to get that going. Once the car is running, which it is, that's half of the part. Then I got to get the truck going. That'll take me, half an hour or so. And if I have time, I got my excavator, the backhoe. I got to get that thing running so I can play around in the dirt. Here, I'll show you my backhoe. So this is what I use, my digging machine. I take up to my other property and I play around with it. I build roads and I pull out stumps and dig ditches, and here it is. This is it. So yeah, I'm at home. I loved it. This is where I grew up, right here. So the mountains, that's what I miss the most. The mountains, the priroda. Of course, my family, my mom, my sisters, my friends. So the first couple days is going to be work. I'm going to have to, like I said, get the car going. I need to get the insurance on the car. I need to get the insurance on the truck. I need to get the backhoe running. And then I got all this firewood here. I'm going to have to get firewood from my mom. And I got to dig out her potatoes for her. She doesn't have as many potatoes as people in Russia have, but there's her agorod, her garden. And clean the garden up, whatever is needed for harvesting. So lots of stuff. All right, let's get that battery into the truck, or the two batteries into the truck, and let's try fire that up. Here it is. Got battery number 1 put in, battery number 2, tightened up the nuts here, and actually I should take this with me. Let's try start it up. So the batteries are pretty good. There's nothing wrong with the batteries because I keep them in the shop or in the basement. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Glow plugs are warm. Господи благослови. Here we go. Look at that. All right. Started her up. Okay. There it is. That's my 7.3 diesel engine. Wow. That is so cool. Start it up. Actually, I should check and see if there's any antifreeze. I better stop it. I forgot to check about the antifreeze. I was too excited to get it started. Yeah, what I gotta do, nothing bad happened, but I gotta check the oil. And actually the good thing is that the engine ran a little bit so that the oil actually went through, and now I can get a better reading to see what my oil level is like. And same with the antifreeze. So I better check them, make sure they're at the right level, and if I need a bit of extra oil, I'll top it up a bit, and then we'll start it up and we'll let it run for maybe 20 minutes just to get everything lubricated. So let's check the oil first and the antifreeze. Well, the antifreeze level is right up. Maybe it's even a little bit too high. And the radiator, but even if it is a little bit too high, what it will happen is it'll just go over into this overflow, and then a vacuum will be created whenever more is needed, and it'll go right back in. So antifreeze is good. And my dipstick, again, not to it. Gotta check it out. Here it is. Right over here, I gotta pull this out and I gotta check the level of the oil. Okay, here's the oil level. And we are, we're on the safe. There it is. We're good. All right, so put it back in. So we know that the oil level is good, the radiator fluid is good, and we can start it up again and let it run for about 20 minutes. Now that the truck is running, I gotta check the tire pressure on all my tires. So this little tire gauge right here, I gotta walk around the car, check every tire to make sure that it has the right PSI, amount of pressure in each tire. And if it's low, I have a small compressor and I'll fill air into all the tires. And then I know that tires are not low, because when the car sits, or the truck sits for a long time, in this case for a year, some of the air could just slowly leak out. Doesn't mean that there's a flat tire, so you got to make sure that it's all pumped up. All right, these tires take 32 pounds per square inch, and I think the truck is 40, 50. I can't remember. I'll have to check. It says right on the tires what the maximum amount of pressure is needed. So let's start up the air compressor. You're right. So jam it to it. Here we are. My air compressor right here. So I got to plug it in. I got to fill it up with air. It'll take probably about 5 minutes, and then I'll have pressure in the tank, and then I can start filling up air if needed. Okay, so I have just under 30 pounds of air pressure in this tire, and I need 32. So this is the first one. I'll go all the way around. In the meantime, my compressor is filling up with air, and by the time I get around, checking all 4 tires, I will know how much air is needed, and this will all be filled up into that cylinder with the air. So for the air compressor, I need this type of a tip, but right now I have one that just blows just the force of air. So I got to take this off like this. Okay, take it off and put this one on like so. There we go. Yeah, trying to work with one hand. There it is. And now just put it onto here and go start filling up air. Okay, this front passenger side tire has only 26 pounds. So it's a little bit low. Got to fill it up to 32.